Hey guys, my name is Elena and I'm an expat living in Odessa, Ukraine. Before this, I lived in India, China, and the US, so I have a lot of experience living outside of my home country, which is Moldova. And when I moved away from my country, I understood that we have some pretty bizarre foods in Eastern Europe that we like to serve for New Year's. New Year's celebration is a very big deal in Eastern Europe, whether that's Russia, Ukraine, or Moldova. We like to prepare for it a lot, and such an interesting and important part is played by the dishes that we are serving. And we'll be cooking these dishes together. And I say cooking because I actually bought a lot of them in the supermarket just because today on the 31st, it was a working day for me and I wouldn't have had the opportunity to cook them by myself. So it's kind of cheating, but we'll be assembling them together and I will tell you more about the history of these dishes. Let's go. The most important part about an Eastern European table are the salads. This is like the holy trinity of Eastern European celebration tables, like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You cannot have a celebration without this one, especially one for New Year. So I'm going to introduce everybody by their first name. Olivier. It's very popular in Eastern Europe. Basically, it has all sorts of boiled vegetables. It has some potatoes, some carrots, egg, I think, doktorskaya kolbasa, which is a type of sausage, or boiled pieces of meat. I do hope that this one is with meat instead of sausage because I don't really like sausage. It's meat. Cornichons or pickled cucumbers, because we really want the salad to have like a salty kick. This is a Kyrgyz salad, and you know why we bought so much? Because we keep on eating salad Olivier the 1st of January and the 2nd and the 3rd. This is like eaten during the whole week just because families make so much of it. Man, this is селедка под шубой. And if you translate it literally, it means herring in a fur coat. If you look at the components, it's the same boiled vegetables in different layers. So I think we have potatoes here, then we have some carrots, then we have some eggs, then we have some beetroot, and there's mayonnaise in between all the layers. And the bottommost layer, this is salted herring. So this is why it's like herring in a fur coat, because it's cold, it's winter. I don't know what the story is, but I really like the salad and I really developed a taste for it later in life. Maybe we are gonna like flip it. Okay, not so bad. There's nothing more forgiving than mayonnaise on every layer because you can really smudge it down. Maybe you can see the layers, but usually it's a taller dish. It really represents, I think, the creativity of people during that period of time, because in the USSR, we had really scarce everything. Like, my grandparents were waiting in very long lines to be able to get their hands on any type of fish or meat for the holidays. And during my parents' time, it was just expensive, like living in the 90s. It was a very difficult period of time. So people were trying to make beautiful celebration, holiday foods from whatever they have. We have 30 minutes until the New Year, so I really have to hurry up. The Holodets, which is jellified soup with either a rooster or some pork. In this case, we have some chicken, so this is a more modern version. So it has the pieces of chicken on the bottom, and then it's filled with this like really nice broth, and with jelly, it kind of catches up and it's like this wobbly thing. It doesn't look like the best, but trust me, the taste is just amazing. Yes, you on the bottom. Some decorations. Here we go. Some more. The taste is fantastic. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't normally use my hands just, because it's not the most hygienic, but we'll have a small party for me and my husband today. So this is acceptable. I didn't touch anything with my hands, just this piece. We eat this dish with mustard, very spicy mustard, or hran, which is horseradish with beetroot juice. It looks like this. You'll see it on the table. It's really spicy. Oh. So those three, Salat Olivier, Holodets, and Serodka pod Shubai, are the Holy Trinity that I was talking to you about. It's called krabový salad or crab salad, but it's made from crab sticks, which we all know is not really crab, it's just fish. It has boiled egg again. It has some sweet corn. It has the crab sticks. It has mayonnaise, some green onions, and what else? I think that's it. So good. It was really popular during my teenage years. I remember everybody doing it and that being the hot new thing to do for the New Year's. Yep. That's it. Herring is a very smelly fish, but we love it so much in Eastern Europe. And it's this beautiful fish. Oh, perfect. Actually, it cuts really well. I was stressed about it. It has a smoky aroma. It's very juicy and very oily, like in a good way. It has this distinctive aroma. It's like a little bit pungent even. It's really good. The spreads. The challenge with them is to lay them out beautifully on the plate, which I am going to intend to do. Dill goes well with fish. I know not all international guests on this channel like dill, but I actually love it. I have two types of olives, green and black, and the fish platter, Eastern European style, is also ready. Stuffed fish, and it's one of my favorites. Now, it's already plated, but I would tell you this is not a traditional dish, like not a lot of families have it on the menu, but it's definitely a dish that my parents have been cooking for a while for some of the biggest holidays. Take the bones out, they process the meat, they put spices and salt and whatnot, and then fill it back again, and then like sew it and bake it in the oven. So now I've cut it in thinner pieces, and I put it like a domino and decorated it with some lemon and some dill, obviously. But guys, our fishy party is not over, because we have that salted herring, and this is going to go in a pretty different way on the table. So what we need to do is just cut this serodka. I arrange all of this nicely into the plate. But basically what happened, I put the red onion on the bottom. I covered it with beautiful pieces of salted herring, and then on top, sunflower oil and some vinegar. And you wouldn't believe, but this is the best combination to use with salted herring. I've tested it so many times. And then I decorated it with 2 pieces of lemon and again some dill because it's fish.
Thank you so much for watching. Click on the other videos to see more of my Ukrainian lifestyle, and see you soon!